So sit in a way that is comfortable for you to sit. Grounding down into your sit bones, feeling for drawing energy up from the earth and moving this through your body. So practice in a way that is safe. Ensure that the space that you're practicing in is safe. And as you go through your practice today, keeping the focus on self, not allowing yourself to be distracted. Now breathe to your belly. And as you breathe out, relax your jaw. Relax your belly, and then breathe there. Breathe to your belly. And breathe out. Let your jaw relax. And then notice the sensations that are coming up for you. One more like this, breathing into belly. And exhale. So the intent today is feeling the sensations of pleasure and bringing that around your heart. Using your breath to nourish your heart. Pranayama is Kapalabhati breathing. We'll do that in Baddha Konasana, so the soles of your feet are together, the hands are by your hips, and you're sitting up, lengthening out of lower back. Today you work for 85 pumps. So take a deep breath. And a sharp exhale through nose, moving belly. And then breathe in. And hold the breath. As you hold, can you lengthen up? And then relax your sternum, feeling the sensations around your heart. Hands forward, forward bend. Exhale. Exhale completely, chin tucks in, pull belly in, pull it up. Feel you're lengthening out of lower back, lengthening belly away from pelvis. And release, pushing floor away, breathe in, so you come all the way on up. Your next pose is in knee pal, so bring your left leg over your right and working your knees towards each other as close as you can. Your hands by your hips. And then breathe in. Inhale through your nose for 10. Hold the breath for 10. As you hold, feet are active, spine is long. Just giving yourself time to feel. Notice the sensations that comes up. Exhaling for 10. One more like that. Breathe in through the nose for 10. Hold the breath for 10. Exhale through nose for 10. And release. Change the cross of your legs. Keep the focus on your heart and then breathe in. Breathe in through the nose for 10. Hold the breath for 10. Exhale through nose for 10. And breathe. Breathe through nose for 10. Hold the breath for 10. Bringing the focus to your heart and feeling the sensations that comes up for you. Exhale for 10. And release. Shoelace pose with your left foot over your right. And if that's a difficult reach, your left foot places onto your right calf, or the left foot is to the floor in cross leg, or if you have a block, you can place the foot onto a block. Side bend. Bring your left hand by left hip, and then reach the hand about 15 inches or so away from that hip. Relax your left ear to the left shoulder. Inhale, reach your right arm up. And as you exhale, lengthen right arm over your right ear. As you breathe in, lift out of your left side. As you exhale, wrap in your right shoulder as you reach your right arm over right ear. Breathe in, lift belly away from pelvis. Lift your diaphragm. And as you exhale, press your sit bones down as you reach in right arm over right ear. Now breathe in and lift chest. Feel the moving chest towards your chin. Push the floor away with your left arm. On exhale, as you reach your right arm over right ear. Second arm position. Breathe in, windmill your right arm down towards the right side. Exhale, let your shoulders relax down away from your ears. Inhale, expand your ribs out to the side. And exhale, lift your sternum. Grounding down into your sit bones, breathe in, lengthen out of lower back. On exhale, pull belly in. Raise your right arm up so the arm is about aligned with your shoulders. Kite hawk. As you breathe in, roll your right arm back so the shoulders are down, right shoulders down. And as you exhale, wrap in your right shoulder, turn in the palm of the hands, shoulder folds forward. And then breathe in, as you're rising up, shoulders down. And as you exhale, rolling your right shoulder down. Keep the left ear relaxed towards your left shoulder. One more, breathe in and rise the shoulder up. Glide the shoulders away from your right ear. And exhale, shoulder rolls forward. Use your right arm, breathe in to pull your body up. Use your left hand to support your head and neck. And change. Right hand is by right hip. Reach the hand about 15 inches away from the hip. Relax your right ear to right shoulder. Inhale, reach your left arm up, spread the fingers. As you breathe out, lengthen your left arm over left ear. Deep breath, lift out of your right side. Keep lengthening the ribs away from hip. And as you exhale, wrapping your left shoulder as you reach left arm over left ear. Now breathe in and lift diaphragm, lift chest. On exhale, sit bones presses down as you reach your left arm over your left ear. One more like this, deep breath. Feel this lengthening up right from coccyx. And exhale, lengthen, pushing the floor away with your right arm as you reach your left arm over left ear. Second arm position, breathe in, just move the arm, windmill your left arm down towards the left side. And exhale, relax your neck. Breathe to sternum and lift. Lift chest as if you're moving chest to chin. And exhale, both shoulders down. On the next breath, raise your left arm about height aligned with your shoulder. And as you exhale, feel for lengthening your left arm away from you. Kite walk, breathe in and raise your left shoulder up. Glide the shoulders down the back. And as you breathe out, roll your left shoulder forward. Palm of the hands facing skywards. Just move the arm, breathe in as you lift up. Now glide the shoulders down, lengthen your left arm away from you. And as you exhale, roll your left shoulder forward, palm of the hands facing skywards. Breathe in, feel you're lifting and lengthening up. And exhale, rolling forward. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Use your left arm, breathe in to pull your body up. Right hand supports your head and your neck. Then release. Coming into your abdominal sequence today, do elbow to knee and elbow to knee with star spiral pulse. So I'll demonstrate star spiral pulse since you're mostly familiar with the elbow to knee. So you'll be lying down on your back with your hands clasped behind your head and neck. This is for star spiral pulse. You're familiar with the elbow to knee. So hands will be behind your head and neck. Your feet are off the floor. If your back is tweaky, you can do this pose with your feet to the floor. So your pose would be inhale, lifting head, shoulder blades up. You hold the breath. So exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to left knee. You reach your right leg up. Now curl tailbone up and then pulse. Pulse. And then pulse. You're moving right from your hip joint, reaching out with your heels, belly is in. Then inhale to center and exhale lower down, but you'll continue. If your back is not tweaky, feet are off the floor. Your pose is inhale, head, shoulder blades are up. You hold the breath. On exhale, curl tailbone up, your elbows are to left knee, you reach your right leg out. Curl tailbone up, and then pulse, reaching from the hips, pulse, and then pulse. Reach your heels up, reach your elbows up, pull belly in. Inhale to center, and then exhale, lower down. So when we come on to the star spiral pulse, that's what you'll be doing. Elbow to knee, hands are clasped behind head and neck. If your back is tweaky, you can do this with your feet to the floor. Otherwise, lift your feet up off the floor and bend the knees. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach both elbows to left knee and reach your right leg forward. Reach out, spread the toes. Keep moving your right thigh away from hip. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach both elbows to your right knee, straight to left leg. Relax your left hip. Send your left thigh forward, spread the toes, pull belly in. Inhale, head to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, reach your elbows to your left knee, reach your right leg forward. Keep the bent knee over the hips, don't move it towards the chest. Reach your elbows up. Now send your right thigh forward, spread the toes, pull belly in. Inhale, head to center, bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, reach both elbows to right knee, and reach your left leg forward. Reach your elbows up, the shoulder blades are off the floor. Curl tailbone up, send your left leg forward, pull belly in. Inhale, head to center, bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, reach your elbows to left knee. Now reach your right leg forward. Keep moving your right thigh away from right hip. Reach your elbows up, pull belly in. Inhale, head to center, bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, reach your elbows to right knee, reach your left leg forward. Keep the bent knee over the hips, don't move it towards the chest. Now curl tailbone up, send your left leg forward, pull belly in. Inhale, head to center, hold the breath, press your lower back to floor. Star spiral pulse. Exhale, curl tailbone up, reach your elbows to left knee, reach your right leg straight up. Reach out with your heels, flex the toes towards the shins. Now curl tailbone up and then pulse, pulse, pulse. Keep reaching your right heel up, toes flex the chins. Reach your elbows up, pull belly in. As your belly pulls in, press your lower back to floor. Inhale, head to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, elbows to your right knee, reach your left leg up, reach straight up, reach out with your heels. Now curl tailbone up, and then pulse, pulse, pulse. Keep reaching your left heel up, reach both elbows up, pull belly in. Inhale, head to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, both elbows to left knee, reach your right leg straight up, flex the toes towards the shins. Now curl tailbone up, and then pulse, pulse, and pulse. Keep reaching your right heel up, lift your chest, reach your elbows up, pull belly in. Inhale, head to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, reach both elbows to your right knee, reach your left leg up, reach out with your heels, toes flex the shins, curl tailbone up and pulse, pulse, and pulse. Now reach up with that left heel, lift your chest, reach your elbows up, pull belly in. Inhale, head to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, press your lower back to floor. Exhale, release. Lower head and shoulders to floor. Bend the knees and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. Give yourself a moment as you notice how your body feels from this pose. Twisting abs with the roll. So grab hold of your roll and place the roll between your thighs. Your hands will be clasped behind your head and neck. This pose you can do with the soles of your feet onto the floor. You can do with your knees bent, or move to the wall and have the heels up against the wall. Your sit bones will be about 6 or so inches away from the wall. Hands clasped behind head and neck. Twisting abs with the roll. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up, send your legs straight up, squeeze the roll, and reach your elbows to left knee. Now squeeze the roll again, and then reach up, spread the toes, pull belly in. Inhale, head to center, hold the breath. Top rim of the sacrum presses the floor. Now squeeze the roll. Exhale, elbows to your right knee. Squeeze the roll, and then send your legs straight up towards the sky. Pull belly in. Reach your elbows up. Inhale, head to center, hold the breath. Press your lower back down, but keep head and shoulder blades up. Now squeeze the roll. Exhale, elbows to your left knee. Squeeze the roll, and then send your legs straight up. Reach out, spread the toes, pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath, press your lower back to floor. Now squeeze the roll. As you exhale, reach your elbows to your right knee. Squeeze the roll, and then send your legs straight up. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. Press the top rim of the sacrum down. Now squeeze the roll. And as you exhale, reach your elbows to your left knee. Squeeze the roll and send your legs straight up towards the sky. Reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor, but keep head, shoulder blades up. Squeeze the roll. Exhale, elbows to your right knee. Squeeze the roll again, and then send your legs straight up. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Exhale, release. Lower head and shoulders down. Bend the knees and place the soles of your feet down to the floor. Your next pose is bridge. Bridge with wrist stretches and also using a block under your sacrum. So grab hold of a block. Have the block within touching distance. You lie down onto the block and then reach down with your fingertips. Draw your heels towards your sit bones and then let your arms relax by your side. Brush your heels and let your arms relax by your side. Press your feet to floor. Breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. Feet presses down, exhale, tilt pelvis, lift pelvis up away from the floor. As you breathe in, spread your ribs out to the side, wide to armpits. On exhale, lifting up, pushing the floor away. Breathe to lower back, deep breath, lengthening out of lower back. On exhale, lifting up, taking hold of your block. Block is placed under the sacrum. So first breathe in and lengthen out of lower back. On exhale, lift up, push the floor away, place a block under the sacrum. Keep the block away from your spinal column. Press your feet to the floor, reach your arms up towards the sky. Wrist stretches, take hold of the little finger on your right hand and then breathe to the palm of your hands. Spread the fingers. On exhale, glide your little finger back and release. Taking hold of your ring finger. Deep breath, lengthen side ribs away from hips. On exhale, send each finger away from each other. And release. Taking hold of your middle finger. As you breathe, breathe to sternum and feed your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, glide your middle finger back. and release. Taking hold of your first finger. Breathe in and lengthen out of lower back. On exhale, glide your first finger back and release. Taking hold of your thumb. Now breathe in, deep breath. Spread fingers away from each other. And as you breathe out, heel of the hands towards the sky. And release. Change hands. Take hold of the little finger on your left hand and then ease it back. Breathe in, lengthen side ribs away from left hip. On exhale, glide your little finger back and release. Taking hold of your ring finger. Breathe to sternum, deep breath. Drawing chest to chin. On exhale, send the thighs away from you as you glide your ring finger back. Release. Taking hold of your middle finger. As you breathe, breathe to the back of your heart and energize heart with breath. And as you exhale, open your hands towards the sky, opening your heart and release. Taking hold of your first finger. Now breathe in and glide your thumb away from your index finger. On exhale, push the floor away as you lift pelvis towards the sky. And release. Taking hold of your thumb. Breathe in, glide your thumb away from index finger. Exhale, lengthen each finger away from the other. And release. Wrist pressing stage 2. So the hands are now behind you by your head. Your fingers are aiming towards your heels. Elbows are reaching towards the sky. Now breathe to the palm of hands. Deep breath. On exhale, feel as if you're pushing the floor away. Reach your elbows up. Palm of the hands is reaching towards the floor. And release, breathe in, moving belly away from pelvis. On exhale, feel as if you're lengthening your fingers away from you, opening the hands towards the floor. Palm of the hands is reaching to floor. Squeeze your elbows in. And release. Wrist stretches, stage 3. Hands are reaching skywards. Raise to palm of hands. Hold the breath. Now, one by one, bringing in your little finger, ring finger, middle finger, first finger, thumb, squeezes on top. Exhale, stretch your knuckles towards your knees, stretching out the tops of your wrists. And release, reach your arms out, fingers pointing skywards, thumbs towards your forehead, and breathe to the palm of hands. Filling yourself up, hold the breath. Now, bring in your thumb and then simultaneously squeeze all fingers to the thumb. On exhale, stretch your thumb towards your knees. And release, open your hands and breathe to the palm of hands. Hold the breath. One by one, bringing in little finger, ring finger, middle finger, first finger, thumb squeezes on top. Exhale, stretch the knuckles towards your knees. And release. Open your hands, hands facing each other. Breathe into palm of hands. Hold the breath. Now bringing in your thumb and then simultaneously squeeze the fingers to the thumb. On exhale, stretch your thumb away from you. And release. Let your arms relax by your side. Press your right foot to the floor. Breathe in, lift your left foot up. Draw your left knee towards your chest. And exhale, lengthening your left leg towards the sky. Breathe into left hip. On exhale, lower your left heel down towards the floor. Heel just about touches. And then breathe in, draw your left knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, press the floor away with your right foot, reaching your left leg up towards the sky, reach up with the ball of your foot. Breathe into left hip. On exhale, lengthen your left heel away from you, just about touches the floor. And then breathe in, draw your left knee towards your chest. And exhale, lengthen your left leg out and up towards the sky. Push the floor away with your right foot. On the next breath, bend your left knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, place your left foot to the floor. Line up your left heel with sit bones or hip. Press your left foot to floor, breathe in, lift your right leg up, draw your right knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, sending your right leg straight up, reach out, spread the toes. Breathe to right hip. As you breathe out, lengthening your right leg, heel up just about touches the floor. Breathe in, draw your right knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, reaching your right leg straight up towards the sky. Push the floor away with your left foot. Breathe to right hip. And as you breathe out, lowering your right heel to the floor. Keep moving the thigh bone away from hip bone. Breathe in, draw your right knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, lengthening your right leg up, push the floor away with your left foot. Breathe to right hip. And breathe out, lengthening your right leg away. Keep moving thigh bone away from hip bone, lengthening out of lower back. Breathe in, draw your right knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, lengthening your right leg towards the sky. On the next breath, bend your right knee, knee to chest. And as you breathe out, place your right foot to the floor. Both feet presses to floor. Breathe in, move belly away from pelvis, move chest to chin. As you press your feet to floor, exhale, lift up, move the block. And then breathe in, lengthening out of lower back. And as you exhale, tilt pelvis, lower upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower all the way on down to floor. Your next pose, abdominal pose, frog lifting through. So your knees are reaching out towards the side, your knees are bent, your heels are aligned with your knees and toes are flexed to shin. You can move to the wall. Put your feet up against the wall, especially if your back is tweaking. So you can do this pose alternatively if your back is tweaking. Hands are clasped behind your head and neck. Press your lower back to floor. Let's go together. Lower back presses down. Inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. As you exhale, curl tailbone up and send your thighs and knees out. Reach out, flex the toes to shins, pull belly in. As your belly pulls in, you're pressing your lower back to floor. Relax pelvis. Inhale, lift your head, lift your chest. Hold the breath. Now exhale, curl tailbone up. Curl pubic bone to navel. Reach your heels away from you. Move your thighs out to the side. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis and lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Curl pubic bone to navel. Stem thighs, knees out towards the side. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, but on the same breath, lift your head, lift your chest. Reach your elbows up, feel as if you're unlocking the shoulders. Exhale, curl tailbone up And send thighs, knees out. Reach the thighs away from you. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, lower head and shoulders to the floor. Use your hands to draw your thighs and knees together and roll to your right side. Keep the neck relaxed. Inhale, push the floor away with your left hand. Come up. Come onto knees. Your next pose today is turbo dog. So in turbo dog, your hands are forward, slightly wider on your mat than you would for downward facing dog. Your elbows are bent. Your elbows are tucked in. Your elbows, your forearms about 1, maybe 3 inches away from the floor. So from here, you breathe into upper back, broaden upper back with breath. Curl toes under. Exhale, lift knees off the floor. Push the floor away as you reach back. Squeeze your elbows in. If your shoulders are really tight, you can bend the knees. Otherwise, the knees could be on the floor and do turbo puppy instead. So your pose would be wrapping the shoulders, pushing the floor away, squeezing the elbows in. So relax, everyone, and then breathe into upper back, broaden upper back with breath. Exhale, reach back, squeeze your elbows in, push the floor away. Now breathe in, breathe to sternum, deep breath. And as you exhale, send your sit bones back. Squeeze your elbows in, keep pushing the floor away. On the next breath, as you breathe, feel your moving belly away from pelvis. On exhale, wrap the shoulders, squeeze your elbows in, push the floor away. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Bend the knees, come all the way on down towards the floor. Your next pose is bird wing. So you're in onto your kneeling down onto your heels. If you have a resistance, that just helps to open the shoulders a little bit more. But tuck your elbows into the side ribs, your arms are forward, and then breathe in, draw your hands together. And exhale, lift your chest and then open your arms out. Squeeze your shoulder blades down. And then breathe in, hands coming together. Exhale, lift your chest and then open your arms out towards the side. And then breathe in, hands together. Exhale and open your arms out. Keep squeezing your elbows into side ribs. Inhale. And then exhale as you open out towards the side. One more like this, breathe in. And exhale. And release. Your next pose today is dolphin. We do dolphin, stay in dolphin for about 4 breaths and then come down. And then you have the option of doing dolphin dorsal fin or dolphin flash prep. And if neither of those is working for you today, then do dolphin with your hands clasped. So I'll demonstrate dolphin dorsal fin and flash prep. Your hands onto your biceps to measure your distance. Your elbows are to the floor. You're reaching your hands forward. This is for flash prep and then dorsal fin. So right hand is by right knee. Elbows and wrists are aligned. Neck and shoulders relax. You breathe to upper back, lift and spread back. Toes are curled under. Exhale, lift knees off the floor. Tucking your elbows in. So if you're doing flash prep, this is your pose. If you're doing flash prep with one leg up, then this is your pose. If you're doing dorsal fin, you're bending your left knee, drawing left heel towards the right hip, and reaching your right hand up, taking hold of the ankle, and moving your thighs and knees away from you. Dorsal fin. Coming down, and then changing for the other side. Okay, so your options today, we're all doing dolphin together, and then switching up to move into either flash prep or dorsal fin, or flash prep with one leg up. I'll talk you through. So measure up, hands onto biceps, elbows to the floor. Reach your hands forward. You can clasp your hands at this point. Check your elbows align with shoulders and your forearms are parallel or the hands are clasped. Relax neck, relax shoulders, relax your upper back, and then breathe into upper back, lift, spread back, curl toes under. Exhale, lift your knees off the floor, and then move your chest back to thighs and knees. Breathe to sternum and fill heart with breath. Exhale, pushing the floor away as you reach your sit bones back. As you breathe in, broaden the upper back, spread your ribs. And exhale, reach back, heels to the floor. One more like this, deep inhale. Exhale, release. Bend the knees and come all the way on down. So you have options now of coming into doing exactly that same pose, but this time working with one leg up, or you can have your hands clasped. Or to measure up for dolphin flash prep, or so hands forward, bringing your right hand back. Hands with elbows and wrists are aligned. Relax neck, relax your shoulders. This is flash prep. Inhale, lift, spread back, curl toes under. Exhale, lift your knees off the floor and then reach your heels back. Tuck your right elbow in. As you breathe in, feel for length in top ribs away from your left shoulder. And as you exhale, reach back, heels to the floor, keep tucking elbows in. If you're wanting to work with one leg up, press your right foot to the floor. Inhale, lift your left leg up. And exhale, reach it back, spread the toes. Breathe to left hip, deep breath. And as you exhale, lengthen back. If you continue to work with one leg up, with those who want to go for dorsal fin, bend your left knee, draw your left heel towards your right glute. Reach your right hand up, take hold of the ankle or the foot. And then breathe into left hip, deep breath. Exhale, send your left thigh away from you. Deep breath. And exhale, moving your thigh bone back. Inhale, send your left thigh away from you. Exhale, place your left foot to the floor. If you're in dorsal fin, come down and change. If you're working with one leg up, press your left foot to the floor. Breathe in, lift your right leg up. And exhale, reach it back. Dorsal fin, make the adjustment. So left hand is by left knee, bend the elbow. Inhale, lift, spread back, curl toes under. Exhale, lift knees off the floor. And then breathe in deeply. Exhale, reach your heels to the floor, tuck your right elbow in. You're working with one leg up, left foot presses to the floor, breathe in, lift your right leg up. And exhale, reach it back. So you're now in flash prep perhaps, and then breathe in deeply. Send your right thigh away from you. And as you exhale, reaching heel to the floor. You want to go deeper into dorsal fin, bend your right knee. Draw your right heel towards your left glute, reach your left hand back, take hold of the foot or the ankle. And then breathe into right hip. As you breathe out, send your right thigh away from you. Deep breath. On exhale, keep moving thigh bone away from hip. Deep breath. On exhale, release your right foot, place your right foot back to the floor, and bend the knees, come on all the way on down. And then coming up to stand. Standing in horse stance for traction, Agnisara with back traction. Bring your hands onto your thighs, close towards your hips, and just feel for opening up the hips. And knees are bent. From here, take a deep breath. Strong exhale through mouth. Chin tucks in, suck your belly in and up, and let it go. Suck it in and let it go all the way back and release all the way back. And breathe in and exhale. Agnisara, moving the belly. Two rounds fast. Breathe in and exhale. Now move your belly as fast as you can. Last one like this. Breathe in and exhale. Move the belly fast as you can. And release. Stand heel toe feet together. Stand at the front of your mat, coming into your salutations. So if your knees are tweaking and you want to pad your knees, then pad your knees. Pad your knees now. And then stand. Stand at the front of your mat with feet together. If your back is tweaking, your feet are a little bit wider on your mat. Exhale, hands together by your chest. Feet presses to floor. Inhale, reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward, pull belly in, hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in. Step your left leg back. Bend your left knee. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step back for plank. Reach back to heels, bend the knees. Exhale, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale, chest forward, legs lengthens back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands, right knees to the floor. Going as deep as you can as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down, step forward for forward bend. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Forward bend on exhale. Inhale, stand up, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands by chest. Exhale, hands down, step back for plank. Warrior one. Lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Inhale to cobra, draw your chest and roots forward. Lengthen your legs back. Exhale, lower down and press it back for downward facing dog. Pushing floor away in downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in. Step your right leg forward between the hands. Reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step back for plank. Reach back to heels, and as you exhale, lower down. Keep elbows tucking in. Inhale, cobra, draw chest forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. On the breath, bend the knees, step or hop your legs between the hands. And then inhale, chest forward away from thighs. And then come up. Exhale, come up to stand. Hands together by chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. As you breathe, move belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, step your right leg back for lunge. Push the floor away, you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step back for plank. Lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra, draw chest forward, reach your legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg forward between the hands, left knees to the floor, push floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down, step forward for forward bend. Breathe in, lengthening belly away from pelvis. Exhale, fold forward, pull belly in. Inhale, stand up, lift chest, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands together by chest. Chair pose, bend the knees as you breathe in, sweeping your arms up towards the sky. Lift your chest, but reach your sit bones back. Exhale, fold forward, pull belly in. Breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Exhale, step or float it back to plank. Lower down, keep elbows in. Inhale, cobra, draw chest forward, you're lengthening legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your left foot forward by left hand, right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step back for plank. Reach back to heels, exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra, chest forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your right foot by right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push floor away as you reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step right leg back for plank. Reach back to heels, exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra, chest forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. On the next breath, breathe in, bend the knees, step or hop your legs between the hands. Exhale, fold forward, pull belly in. Inhale, chair pose, lift chest, reach your arms up, but reach your sit bones back. Exhale, stand, hands together by chest. Coming into a series of pose, 3 pose vignettes, starting with chair pose. So bend the knees, you breathe in, sweep your arms up, lift your chest, but reach your sit bones back. Exhale, fold forward, pull belly in. As you breathe in, move belly away from pelvis. Exhale, step or hop it back to plank. Lower down, keep elbows in. Inhale, cobra, chest forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Shoulder shrugs, breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands, warrior two. Right foot is square to the short edge of the mat, front heels aligned with the arc of the back foot. Let your arms relax by your side for shoulder shrugs. Feel for pressing, pushing the floor away with your feet. And then breathe to upper back, deep breath. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back, elbows bent. And exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze the mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Release. Blow your arms out to side. Warrior two. Archer. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Bend the elbow, reach it back. Bring your right arm around the back and bind your hands. Or if you're not quite there, use your right hand to reach your left elbow up. Or use a strap. Breathe in, press down into your left leg as you lift out of left side. And as you exhale, glide your right shoulder away from your ear. On the breath, lift chest. As you be lifting chest and chin. On exhale, send your left elbow straight up to sky. Now breathe in, lift belly, diaphragm, lift chest. On exhale, lengthen both elbows in opposite directions. One more like this. As you breathe, feel for unlocking your left shoulder as you reach your elbow towards the sky. On exhale, both shoulders down. Inhale, release. Put your arms out to side. Reverse warrior, breathe in, reach your right arm up, open side ribs. And as you exhale, reverse, the right hand is now below or above the knee. Reach your left arm over left ear. If your back feels squeaky, you can bring your right hand higher up onto hip or slide your hand around towards your left thigh. Press into right leg, breathe in, lift out of right side. And as you breathe out, push the floor away with your left foot as you reach. Left arm over left ear. Now breathe as you breathe, lift belly. On exhale, curl pubic bone to navel. Breathe in, lift sternum. On exhale, wrap your left shoulder as you reach left arm over left ear. Use your left arm, breathe in to pull your body up. Right hand supports your head. Hands down either side of your left foot. Step it back for plank. Reach back to heels and exhale, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra, draw chest forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Warrior two, breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands. Your left foot is straight to the short edge of the mat, front heels aligned with the arc of the back foot. Arms are reaching out towards the side. And then relax your arms down by your side for shoulder shrugs. Feel you press your feet to the floor, you're pushing floor away with your feet. And then inhale into upper back. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows bent. And exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Release. Float your arms out to side. Archer. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Bend the right elbow, reach it back. Bring your left arm around the back and bind the hands. Or use a strap to bind. Or use your left hand to unlock your right shoulder as you reach your elbow up towards the sky. Deep breath, inhale. Feel for pushing the floor away with your right foot as you open side ribs. And as you exhale, glide your left shoulder away from the left ear. Breathe into sternum, deep breath, chest lifts. And exhale, reaching your right elbow up towards the sky. And then deep breath, keep lifting belly, diaphragm, lift chest. On exhale, as you push the floor away, lengthen your elbows in opposite directions. Inhale, release. Put your arms out to the side. Reverse warrior. As you breathe in, reach your left arm up, open left side ribs. And as you breathe out, reverse. Your left hand is now below or above the knee, reaching your right arm over right in. Your back feels streaky. Bring your left hand higher up onto the hip, or you can slide the hands around towards your right thigh. Breathe in, lift your side ribs away from left hip. On exhale, lengthening your right arm over right in. Deep breath, lift belly. On exhale, push the floor away with your right foot as right arm is over right in. One more breath like this, lift sternum. And exhale, reach arm over in. Use your right arm breathing to pull your body up. Use your left hand to support your head and neck. Bring your hands to the floor and then place your left knee down. Your next pose is dolphin against the wall. So you either do dolphin against the wall or downward facing dog against the wall. And both of these you can up level into dolphin splits against the wall or downward facing dog splits against the wall. If you're doing splits, aim for about three breaths on each side. So if you're working with the leg up, 3 breaths, foot's back onto the wall, the other foot's up, 3 breaths, foot's to the wall. You're doing dolphin, starting with your feet against the wall and measuring up, hands to biceps, reach your hands forward. You can clasp your hands in this pose. So your neck and shoulders relax, you breathe in, you lift, spread back, curl toes under. Exhale, lift up. Then place your foot onto the wall, both feet are placed to the wall. So you can stay here for up to 8 breaths. But if you want to go further, lift your left leg up and then reach it over your head, coming into splits. You stay there for about 3 to 4 breaths. The foot comes back to the wall, the other foot goes up, 3 to 4 breaths. So that's your dolphin. Otherwise, downward facing dog. One foot steps up, both feet steps up. Again, you can stay with both feet onto the wall or working in towards splits. 3 breaths. Foot comes down, other foot goes up. 3 breaths. You pull your belly in and move your chest to the wall. Everyone, chest to the wall a little bit more. So don't arc your back too much. Nice, Mari, really nice. Good, Clint, good, Camilla. Nice, Joss. And then from there, come down into downward facing dog, both feet to the floor. And then coming down onto knees for your next pose. Your next pose today is prelude to wave dancer. So you're lying down on your belly, tops of the feet are to the floor, your hands are under the shoulders. From here, it's like cobra, but you're breathing in and you're lifting, you're drawing your chest up. Your hands are to the floor, but you're not using the hands to come up. And as you breathe out, draw chest and wrist forward as you're coming down. And then 4 more. Breathe in as you lift up, draw chest forward, lengthen legs back. And as you breathe out, lower down, keeping the elbows tucked in. Just use the belly. Breathe in as you come up. Lengthening ribs away from waist. Lengthen your legs back. And as you breathe out, lower down. One more. Just use your belly. Breathe in as you come up. And exhale, release, slow down. Bring your hands under the shoulders. Breathe to lower back and curl toes under. And exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Pushing floor away in downward dog. On the next breath, as you inhale, step your left foot forward by your left hand. Keep your right hand to the floor. And then easy twisting warrior, you're reaching your left arm up towards the sky. You can place that right hand onto a block, and then you get a little bit more opening through these side ribs. Press back into right leg, breathing, glide your ribs forward away from right hip. And exhale, sending that left arm straight up. Press your left foot to floor, and then breathing, glide your ribs away from left hip. And as you exhale, glide your left hip back as you reach your left fingertip to sky. Now breathe to sternum, deep breath. And exhale, release. Bring your hands down to the floor. Your left hand is now flat to the floor by the outside of your left foot. You can place a block by your left foot. And then extended warrior, breathe in. You're reaching your right arm straight up. And as you breathe out, glide your right hip back. Press your left foot to floor. Breathe in, lengthen side ribs away from left hip. And exhale, wrap your right shoulders. You reach your arm, right arm reaches over your ear. Feel for reaching back towards the edge of your right foot. And then breathe in, lengthen all the way. Feel you moving belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, as you reach your sit bones back, reach your right arm forward. Deep breath, inhale. And exhale, lengthen the right arm forward. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your left foot. Place your right knee to the floor. Pigeon, ease your left foot towards the right edge of the mat. Hands are under the shoulders. Bear down into pelvis. Breathe in, lift belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, fold forward over your left shin. Now breathe in and lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. As you breathe out, you're folding forward. Connect your breath with heart, deep breath. And as you breathe out, folding forward, reach back towards your right big toe. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Lower down, bring your hands under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of right foot, step back for plank. Step back for plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down. Keep elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra. Chest forward, legs lengthens back. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Pushing floor away in downward dog. Easy twisting warrior. Breathe in, step your right foot forward by your right hand. Your right hand is to the floor. Your left hand is to the floor. Breathe in, reach your right arm up. And as you breathe out, glide your right hip back. That left hand can be onto a block. Breathe in, lengthen left ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, push the floor away with your right foot as you reach your right fingertips to the sky. As you breathe in, lengthen lower ribs away from waist. And as you exhale, opening out towards the right. Glide your right hip back. Inhale, release. Hands down, either side of your front foot. Right hand is flat to the floor by your right foot or slightly ahead of the foot. And then extended warrior. Breathe in, reaching your left arm up towards the left side. And exhale, glide your right hip back. Press into your left leg. Breathe in, lengthen ribs away from left hip. And then roll your chest to the left as you reach your left fingertips up. On the next breath, as you breathe in, lengthen ribs away from waist. And as you exhale, extend your left arm forward over your left ear. As you press your right foot to floor, breathe in, feel for moving belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, as you reach your sit bones back, reach your left arm forward. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Bring your hands to the floor, place your left knee down. Is your right foot towards the left edge of the mat for pigeon. Your hands are under the shoulders, bear down into pelvis as you breathe in, lifting belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, you're folding forward over your right shin. Let your breath into back ribs. And exhale, fold. Now breathe in, breathe to sternum, filling heart with breath. And exhale, fold. Inhale, release. Ease your hands under the shoulders. Curl the toes of left foot. Step back for downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in downward dog. If you want to go further, bend the elbows, do turbo dog. Lunge with your back toes curled under. Inhale. Step your left foot forward between the hands. Your toes of your right foot, they're curled under. The right heel is straight up. Your hands are onto your left thigh, traction thigh forward, or reaching your arms up towards the sky. Press into both feet as you breathe in, telescoping ribs up. And as you exhale, taking it a little deeper, reach back towards that right heel. Now breathe and lift sternum. And exhale, if you can go further, bend your right knee and then reach back to right heel. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Place your hands to the floor, place your right knee down. Is your left foot back a couple of inches so you have a right angle with front leg and back. Twisting lunge. Breathe in, reach your right arm up, open side ribs. As you breathe out, bring your right elbow over your left thigh knee. Make a fist with right hand, left hand is on top. Relax your right ear to right shoulder. Breathe in, lengthen ribs away from your right hip. And exhale, twist towards the left. As you breathe in, keep moving belly away from pelvis. Exhale, twist to the left, shoulders down. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Lounge, lounge. Hands to the floor. Send your right arm forward about 12 inches ahead of the shoulder. Left hand tractions your left thigh away from you. As you breathe in, lengthen ribs away from your left hip. As you breathe out, press your left foot to the floor, arch chest, side ribs towards your left thigh. And then breathe in, keep lengthening out of lower back. As you breathe out, opening chest towards your thigh. Breathe to sternum, lift chest. Then push the floor away with your left foot as you move your chest towards your left thigh. Inhale, release. Hands under the shoulders. Step back for plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down. Keep elbows in. Cobra, inhale. Chest forward, legs lengthens back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Pushing floor away in downward dog. Lunge with your toes back, toes curled under. Breathe in. Step your right leg forward between the hands. The toes of your left foot are curled under, so reach back into left heel. Right knee, left knee's off the floor. You can keep your hands to the thighs, or if you're going further, reach your arms up towards the sky. As you breathe in, feel as if you're lifting belly away from your right thigh. As you exhale, if you can, go a little deeper. Bend your left knee. Now breathe in as you lengthen out of lower back. And exhale, taking it a little deeper, glide your right thigh forward. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Hands to the floor, place your left knee down. Draw your right heel back so your legs are at a right angle. Set up for twisting lunge, breathe in, reach your left arm up. Exhale, left elbow is over your right thigh. Make a fist with the left hand, right hand is on top. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. As you breathe, lengthen ribs away from left hip. On exhale, twist to the right. Breathe to lower back, lengthen out of lower back. And as you exhale, as you twist towards the right, glide your right shoulder away from your ear. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Lounge lunge. So your left hand is reaching forward about 12 or so inches away from your armpit. Right hand is stretching your right thigh forward. Press back into left leg. Breathe in, lengthen, reach forward away from left hip. And as you exhale, arcing chest towards your right thigh. Breathe in and move belly away from pelvis. Exhale, send your left leg back. Breathe to sternum, filling your heart up with this breath. And as you breathe out, taking it a little deeper. Inhale, release, and then ease on back. Your next pose is handstand. Handstand against the wall, or downward facing dog against the wall. So you move to the wall. You are about 15 or so inches away from the wall. Hands are directly under the shoulders. Feet presses to the floor. As you breathe in, lengthening belly away from pelvis. And then you'll look to step up. So pressing my right foot to the floor, stepping left foot up. And you can have your feet against the wall or working towards moving away from the wall. Or do downward facing dog against the wall, working towards space. It's really nice, Clint. Nice, Cameron. If you can wrap your shoulders a little bit more as if you're closing. Yeah. Now relax your neck. Relax your neck. Good, Manny. Nice and light as you come up. And then finishing up from there, you need a roll for your next pose, a roll and a block. So the block is placed between your ankles and the roll is under your belly. And then you lie down over the roll, your hands under the shoulders. This is the Prelude to Wave Dancer 2. So the hands are under the shoulders, the blocks between your ankles. Press the tops of your feet to the floor, squeeze the block, and then inhale, just use your belly to come up. Move your chest and ribs forward. Now use your hands and lift up a little bit more. And as you exhale, relax your belly over the roll as you come all the way down. Top elbow, squeeze the block. And as you breathe in, use your belly to come up. And once you're as high as you can, use your hands to lift up as you lengthen out of lower back. Relax your belly. Exhale as you lower down. Tuck tailbone, squeeze the block. Breathe in. Use your belly to come up. Now use your hands and lift up. Relax your belly. Exhale as you lower down. Squeeze the block. Use your belly. Breathe in. Come all the way on up. Now use your hands and lift up a little bit more. And exhale. Relax your belly as you come all the way down. Last one. Tuck tailbone. Squeeze the block. Breathe in. Use your belly to come up. Draw chest forward. Use your hands and lift up. And exhale, release, lower down. Move the block and roll out of your way. Bring your hands under the shoulders. Breathe to lower back, curl toes under. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Pushing the floor away in downward dog. From here, as you breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands for triangle, twisting triangle. Your feet, they're lined up about 3 feet away from each other. Your right hand is coming down to the outside of your left foot, and your left hand is onto sacrum. Press your right foot to floor. Breathe in, lengthen right ribs away from hip. And as you exhale, roll chest towards the left. You can't go further, reach your left arm to sky. And then breathe in, glide your left ribs away from left hip. Exhale, glide your left hip back as you reach your left arm to sky. Breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And exhale as you open out towards the left, reach your left arm up. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, lengthen arms in opposite directions. Inhale, release, hands to the floor. Step your left leg back for downward dog. Push the floor away as you reach back into downward dog. Then other side, breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands for triangle, twisting triangle. Bring your left hand down to the outside of your right foot. Your right hand is onto hip or sacrum. Press your left foot to floor, breathe in, lengthen ribs away from left hip. And as you exhale, opening towards the right. Straighten your right leg. On the next breath, lengthen belly away from right thigh. And if you can, open up, reaching your right arm up towards the sky. Breathe to sternum, deep breath. Push the floor away with your right foot as you reach your right arm to sky. On the breath, lengthen side ribs, left ribs away from left hip. On exhale, send your right arm straight up to sky. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down to the hands either side of your right foot. Step back for plank. Reach back to heels and exhale, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. You need your roll. Place a roll between your thighs. Cobra push-ups with the roll. The roll is placed between your thighs, your hands are under the shoulders. Tuck tailbones and squeeze the roll. Breathe in, move your chest and ribs forward. And exhale, keep drawing chest forward as you lower down. All the way to the floor, tuck tailbones and squeeze the roll even more. And then breathe in, draw chest and ribs forward as you come up. And exhale, lower down, chest forward. Tuck tailbone, squeeze the roll. Breathe in as you move chest and ribs forward. And exhale as you lower down. One more. Tuck tailbone, squeeze the roll. And as you breathe in, come on up. Drawing chest forward. Lengthen your legs back, elbows tucks in. And exhale as you lower down. Move the roll out of your way. Curl the toes under. Inhale. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Pushing floor away in downward dog. On the next breath, bend your knees. As you breathe in, step or hop your legs between the hands, coming down into seated position. Lie down onto your back, and then reach your legs up towards the sky. This is Supta Baddha Konasana on your back, either doing Supta Baddha Konasana or child's pose or happy baby. So your feet in Supta Baddha Konasana, the feet are coming together. You're reaching your hands up, taking hold of the feet. You're breathing into lower back, spreading ribs to floor. And then exhale, bellies in, and bring feet to chest. Keep the head and shoulders down. Alternatively, you could do happy baby with your feet a little bit wider, knees towards the armpits. So take 3 deep breaths in this one. And then exhale. Bellies in. You're drawing your feet down towards your chest or your knees to armpits, heels to sky. Keep feeling for using this to open up into lower back. And then relax. And 2 more. Breathe in. And exhale. Pull belly in. Keep sending your lower back to floor. Sit bones away from you. Bringing your knees down. And last one like this. Breathe in. And exhale. And release. Use your hands to hug your thighs and knees together. Breathe into the lower back and allow your body to move side to side, forward and back. Then place the soles of your feet to the floor. And then either stay here or the soles of your feet together, so knees are out to the side, or straighten your legs. Let your arms relax by your side and the shoulders away from your ears. Completely relax in your final pose into Shavasana. As you lie here, connect your breath. Connecting your breath with your heart. Feeling the energy that is moving through you now. Allow that energy to spread through the whole of your body. Now begin to move your fingertips, the tips of your toes. And on your next breath, stretch in a way that feels good. Bend the knees, move your knees towards your chest. And roll to your left side, towards your heart center. Bring your right hand to the floor by your chest, breathe in. On exhale, push the floor away as you come all the way on up into a seated cross-leg position, or still in a way that is comfortable for you. Bring your hands together, thumbs slightly touching sternum. As you acknowledge how you feel, thank yourself for your practice. Congratulate yourself and thank you for allowing me to guide. Finishing together with a deep breath. And exhale. Namaste. Thanks, everyone.